Today, I'm going to walk you through the Craft CMS connector with Lilt. With this connector, you can easily send your entries in bulk to Lilt for translation, track the status of your translation projects, review your translated content in context, and publish your translated and reviewed entries, all without ever leaving Craft CMS. So to get started, let's click into the entry section. Here you can see all of your content, and so today we're going to send some of our news content for translation. So to create a job, I can click multiple entries and then choose translate to send it to Lilt. Once you click translate, this opens up the new job. So we need to give the job a title. We need to confirm the source site. So in this case, we're translating from English, so this is correct. We need to confirm the target site, and in this case, we'll be translating into German, so I'm going to click German. Finally, under the Advanced tab, you can choose the translation workflow that makes sense for this project. With the Craft CMS connector, you can take advantage of Lilt's dual method capabilities by choosing to send your content through an instant translation workflow, using the power of your trained brand-specific Lilt engine to translate your content in seconds. This is a really great option for situations where you need a lot of content translated quickly. You can also use our quality guaranteed verified translation workflow to send it to a Lilt linguist made more efficient by Lilt's AI-enabled platform. This is particularly great for situations where quality is your top priority. The third option here, copy source text, is used for situations where you want to update the text in your source site and want those changes to be included in your target sites as well. So for example, if you were adding a paragraph to a blog post on your English source site and you wanted that paragraph to be translated into all of your languages, copy source text will add the updated text in English to these sites so that it can be sent for translation later. So today we're going to choose instant translation for our content. And then I will go click create job. Now that we've created our new job in Lilt, we can open the job section of the Lilt connector to see the list of jobs and to track their status. So our job is currently marked as new. Jobs in the new status have not been sent for translation, so you can add or remove entries at this point. So this is really great for collaboration if you're building up and reviewing several entries for a translation project and want to keep them all in one place as you work together. When you're ready to send content to Lilt for translation, click into your job and then select the Translate button. Once you do, you'll see a translation tab added to each job, which will provide the updated status for each piece of content. You can also go back to your job's view, and this will let you see the status of the project overall, which you can see has been updated to in progress. Now that your content has been sent, all that's left to do is to wait for your translated content to be returned. So now you can see our content is marked as ready to review under status. So let's open up our job. When you open a ready for review job, you'll see that each entry has a ready for review translation status. Review individual entries by clicking the eyeball icon, or review multiple entries by selecting the checkboxes and clicking the Review Changes option at the top here. The review page allows you to do visual quality assurance on a translation before you publish. So the Preview tab, which we're in now, shows the source and target text in context side by side. Keep in mind that we only sent this news article for translation here. We didn't send the header, so this visual view can be particularly helpful in remembering that in order to provide a fully localized website experience, we're going to need to send all of our content. In addition to viewing the content in context using the preview functionality, you can also click text. This shows you all of the text that was sent as part of the translation job. Once the translation has passed our review, we can mark it as reviewed, and you'll see it says review complete, and then we can go to the next piece of content to do the same. This will now change our translation status to ready to publish. Now we can publish our entries, which is a similar workflow to our review. So you can either do it one at a time, or you can review several at once, and then click publish here. Once our translations are published, you'll get a translation publish notification, and we can now go back to our entries, click our translated content, choose our German site, and confirm that our localized content has been published, and once again preview it on the published page. And that completes our overview of the Lilt Craft CMS connector, which allows you to send and receive content for translation all without ever leaving Craft.